Welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and this is our stock watch list for Thursday, December 21st. So getting close to the holidays here, and the weekend is coming up. So tomorrow is Thursday the 21st. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This is courtesy of the Trade Exchange. GENE popped in the after hours, mentioned as a blockchain play. And then the Form 6K came out, says they are looking to capitalize on blockchain opportunities. Well, the minute you mention blockchain, up you go. And Gene, big pop here in the after hours tonight. This once again courtesy from the Trade Exchange. And we'll scroll through some of these insider purchases here. One on Kellogg, Vuzi, PSEC again. Couple of them on PESC. Then after that, we had MLHR, earnings per share and revenue beat. MLHR, I think that's Herman Miller, right? Yep. So the stock popped, pulled back, kind of landed in the middle of its range here on Herman Miller business equipment. And then we had, let's see, Boyd Gaming to acquire Valley Forge Casino Resort, BYD. And that was after the bell tonight, and nothing much going on there on that. Aqua further strengthens its capital structure. So AQUA, a recent IPO, not much action after hours. Etsy, KeyBank raised their price target to 26 on Etsy, so that stock popping in the after hours, got up to about 20 and change on Etsy. AIMT, Baird gave it a $64 price target on BAID. I'm sorry, AIMT, excuse me, by Baird, I should say. And so that stock popping a little bit with that $64 price target there. Bed Bath & Beyond had earnings, and they also had their conference call after the bell tonight. Stock popped, and once again, this is why we always teach. If you're in a stock and you get a huge move, I believe this was up, about 7% in the after hours, pay yourself on some of this, okay? Here's BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond, after the earnings, popping and then fading off after hours also, and must have said something on the conference call, and so that stock pulled back on Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's see, CIDM Form S3, CIDM, nothing much going on there. QURA initiated outperform at Wedbush, $19 price target, not much action in the after hours. SWKS got a price increase up to $115 by Piper in the after hours. Lulu. Suit claims Lululemon worker raped by boss. So terrible news there. So the stock was moving down, and they came in and bought it. So I guess there's going to be more to the story here. That was reported by CNBC. ADXS missed on earnings. ADXS stock selling off in the after hours. They missed on their earnings. And let's see, what else do we have? Fifth Third Bancorp, they're raising their minimum wage to $15 an hour. So congrats to those folks, and a $1,000 bonus to most employees. WFC, Wells Fargo, also raising their hourly pay to $15 an hour. Target $400 million philanthropic contributions, including support for small businesses and ownership. So Wells Fargo getting into the act also. CHEK, 1.5 million offering after the bell. Not much going on there. Let's see, what else was there. Bitcoin was down in after hours. GNBC files for 150 million mixed shelf security. GNBC. Nothing much going on there. PCG suspended its dividend, related to causes of potential liability associated with the wildfires in California. PCG. So that stock is down in the after hours. Pacific Gas and Electric, so they're canceling their dividend. Some earnings you have for tomorrow after the bell. Nike, the most probably going to be the most watched one there after the bell, and then before the bell tomorrow, Finish Line for Thursday, CarMax, Hovnanian, HOV. All right, or just a few of the names, ACN. So some earnings coming out tomorrow before the bell. So let me go ahead and get this out there for you because the trade exchange are so nice to let me use the news in my videos, and I do like to, I'm promoting their service. Or I think it's a very good service. It's $44.95 per month. You can try it for 10 days free trial. All right, probably such a low price for a news service like this. Audio news all day long. The news desk where you can see the news put into the room, and then it's audioed on their service, and it's only $44.95 per month, and 10-day free trial subscription there, and that's from the Trade Exchange. All right, here's the site. I'll put it in the description box for you. Listen, I know people don't like when people pump stuff in their videos, but I mean, give this a shot. I mean, $44.95, you get outstanding news, fast news. You can't beat it, and audio news. All right, so it's just a really good service. That's why I use them, and that's why I put them in my videos. I think they're well worth the cost of $44.95 for audio news throughout the day, and news alerts in their news alert forum also. All right, let's go ahead and get into the futures. It's about 10 minutes to 8 my time. Dow futures down about 9, S&P futures up about 1, NASDAQ futures down about 6 currently. Some of your options call activity today: MGM, PAA, MARA, RENN, Capital One Financial, COF, TROX, TTWO, and then to the put side, we had a Match, MTCH, PayPal, and ADI, unusual put activity and unusual call activity for today, Wednesday. And then we had the top gainers for the day: NETE, NXTD, SIEB, JRJC, OPNT, SSC, SIFI, ADXS, and then that had earnings after the bell, and they took away those gains today. NVFY, some blockchain stuff going on here at NVFY. CCIH to the downside. TEUM, OSTK, Red Hat, they had earnings last night. Stock was down today. NLSN, JACK, UA, and PDCO. Some of your stocks for your top losers. For tomorrow, for your economic information, some numbers coming out at 8:30 here, and GDP at 8:30. We also have leading indicators at 10 o'clock. Nat gas numbers coming out at 10:30 tomorrow, and then durable goods on Friday. All right, so some economic information coming out tomorrow as we get closer into Friday, and then the holiday weekend. All right, so let's get this out of your way, and we'll go ahead and just take a quick look at the SPY, and this is an intraday chart of the SPY. See, we're trending down pretty much the whole day today, right? We sold off, and then the market remained down near the lows here in the after hours. We'll look at it on a daily chart. Didn't seem to matter though. A lot of small caps were moving up. Here's the SPY. A couple of red candles today. Still can't get above that resistance, but we're still holding above this 5 EMA. Still holding above the 10 SMA on the daily chart here. Let's take a look at the small caps. They fared a little bit better today. It looks like Trump's tax plan went through, or the Republicans' tax plan, and good or bad, whatever. That's I don't want to get political, but the small caps are supposedly supposed to benefit from it, so they held up a little bit better today. IWC also held above the 5, but still a 2-stick pullback. And then we'll take a look at the 3 Qs, the NASDAQ composite, holding above the 5 EMA here. So Even though the market is pulling back, it's still holding above some the fast moving averages. Not too much damage done in the market here. Still holding above the 10 SMA on the daily charts. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our watch list, and we'll do that right now. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention the news that came out on AEZS. FDA approval, all right, for diagnosis of adult growth human hormone deficiency, all right, Zentaris, all right, and so that stock was up in after hours tonight, so that's going to make it onto our watch list for a possible, intraday play there. I just didn't want to forget to mention that news for you from the trade exchange. That came out at 5 o'clock after the market closed. Okay, now we'll get into the watch list. Sorry about that. All right, and then like I said, first up on our watch list is AEZS, and because of that action in the after hours, so we'll have that on watch. We'll be watching CNET for possible intraday trade here, 1.9 million shares on CNET. Nice pop here intraday. Seems to be selling off a little bit in the, well, I guess it sold off as into the market close here, so we'll see how that one sets up tomorrow. On the daily chart here, DPW Digital Power, trying to break out over this 550 level, closed at $5.36. So if it gets over like 555, keep your eye on this one for a possible continuation move. Now, you'll have to wait for it to set up on an intraday chart to see how that goes. Here's a pre and post market chart, and you see that area of 550. It's trying to, it's above it, below it, above it, below it. This time it got above it, moved up. So, watch this 550, 555 level for DPW. DSS, nice looking daily here for D. Sorry about that. My alarm went off. DSS. Watching this one holding up pretty well here on the daily chart. Looks like it needs to get over maybe that 232 spot intraday for a possible intraday trade there on DSS. ELTK. Nice pop here in this name, nice candle. Volume about 500,000 shares on ELTK. And so if it gets up through 5, though, could make a continuation move on that name. Gene, I mentioned the news from the trade exchange, that blockchain connection. So you see the action there. So, we'll keep it on watch. If we don't get a trade in it tomorrow, we'll definitely keep an eye on it, maybe going into next week. And then JRJC, big pop here, but it pulled back from the highs. Big volume came in. See if this sets up intraday. KL, spoke about this one on last night's video. Nice looking setup here for gold stock, getting up over resistance here now on KL. It's a Canadian company. A lot better looking than NAK. NAK. All right. So if you're looking to for a gold stock, take a look at this KL. All right, and let's just take a look quickly at some of the others. NEM. Let's see, AUY and HMY. So AUY not looking too bad. AEM, we'll check that one out. Trying to bounce off the lows, but this KL, super strength here on this thing, and looking to maybe go higher. So keep an eye on that one if you're looking for a gold trade. All right, and we'll look at it quickly on the weekly. We're up here trying to get up above this recent highs here on the weekly, around that $15 level. So looks interesting, KL. Meat had a big pop today, 2.2 million shares, getting over the 50 SMA now, breaking out above this resistance area, resistance lines. Here's the 5-minute chart today, kind of just trailing off into the close. So keep your eye on MEET, MLNK. The daily looks a little extended now. I mean, we had this big pop up to about $3, and we are holding the 5 EMA. There was about 300,000 shares. It's a thin name, But keep your eye on this one intraday, but not one of my favorites though because of this low volume. Here's a swing trade we did in a room in the room here, and I love these folks that come out and tell you, hey, swing trading is dead. Don't do swing trading. Well, you know what? Phooey on them, because swing trading is awesome to do swing trading. And we got in this one at $15.52. Nice oil name, not too dangerous, and a beautiful continuation move. Folks in my service are pushing and I'm sorry, selling into this push up here on this very nice trigger on this swing trade on MRO. And this was actually a day trade that turned into a swing trade, and we got new highs today. Resistance up here at 1659. So to those folks that say, swing trading is dead and whatnot, no, it's not. It's very much alive and well. So I do both, or it's a very powerful combination, day trading and swing trading. All right. When day trading, there's not much going on, your swing trades are working for you. And when there's not much going on with your swing trades, you can be day trading. Now, depending on, your job and whatnot, if you can only swing trade, well, I think we're a very good swing trade service. We have a private feed that you have access to. It gives you access on your mobile device for getting the swing trade alerts. So, I love swing trading and I'll keep doing it. MYO, trying to come up off the bottom here, maybe trying to get up over, that 375. The 50 SMA is at 370. I'm sorry, 379 for the 50 SMA. The high today was 370. So keep your eye on this MYO. Maybe it wants to turn back up. NLHD. NIHD, excuse me. Under 50-cent name here. Some volume came into this. So if you like to play these under, 50-cent names, this one's starting to turn the corner here. So keep your eye on that one. NVFY, another one of those connected with blockchain now. I thought it was just the home furnishings, but they have a blockchain division. So this stock popped, closed at 243. So watch, over that 255, 257 area for NVFY, NXTD. Nice pop today. We'll see if there's any kind of move on this one intraday on that one. OHGI popped a few days ago. It's pulled back. It's holding this 10 SMA. We'll see if this one wants to maybe get over 195 for that $2 break on OHGI. The ETF, OIH, possible swing trade in this one. All right, such names as Schlumberger starting to move out off of this support. Halliburton, very strong. Halliburton, and I don't know, Rig was bouncing a little bit today. Finally, Rig, and I guess BHGE also a part of that. So that one is turning the corner, getting over the 50 SMA, and I showed you Schlumberger and MRO. So maybe this OIH wants to possibly make a continuation through the highs today of 25.06. So keep your eye on OIH. All right, and I think MUR was up today also. Yeah, oil stocks were doing very well today. MUR, nice move there in the oil name. So keep your eye on this OIH. PTI. Holding up here, not a lot. Well, I guess 2.2 million shares on this gap up, and looks like 550. All right, keep your eye on 550 here, 551 on PTI. All right, maybe that wants to make a continuation move. PYDS, I believe this is another one connected with blockchain, Bitcoin or something. So, over this 352 spot, you might get a continuation move depending how it sets up intraday. All right, so like I said, we do day trading and swing trading. So these small little names, right, we'll day trade them. I wouldn't think of swing trading something like this, but I will day trade it. SGYP coming up off the bottom, getting over the fast moving averages here. Just have that 50 SMA to contend with up there at 239 for the 50 SMA. Shack holding up very well. Shack holding up well. So I'm watching this one, and the high today was 46.31. So possible swing trade in Shack. It looks a little bit extended, but we are have consolidated here now, and maybe it wants to make another move up on Shack. SPCB. This one possible intraday trader, only 580,000 shares, but a very nice candle here. So I'll have to watch this one a little bit. Looks a little kind of volatile. It's a low volume stock, so I'll have to see and check that one out a little bit more. SPEX was popping into the close. There's the pop, but it pulled back a little bit in the after hours on SPEX. So we'll have this one on watch for intraday. SRAX holding the 10 SMA here on SRAX. If it gets back over 6, might want to make a move in that one. Tech, this is a name that we're swing trading currently, and it's doing very nicely. We're in this one from, let me see, where are we in this one from? TECK in from $23.45 and currently trading $24.73 and kind of moving with FCX. Look at this beautiful move in FCX. So tell me, is swing trading dead? I don't think so. Okay, so if your service is not doing swing trading and you don't have time to do day trading, come check us out at zozostockwatch.com. Very moving up in the after hours, VERI. So we'll have this one on watch for tomorrow, maybe intraday, VTL, daily chart, maybe setting up for another move here. Here's the after hours action in VTL. So we'll see. It looks like a little bit lower volume during the day, but then this after hours pop. So, not too certain about that one. We'll see. And then WPX, another energy name that kind of hit my radar today, breaking out a little bit here. All right, so there's WPX. All right, so I was going through a bunch of oil stocks, and you see this WPX is starting to move up. So let's see, we'll look at the weekly on that one. So maybe a possible swing trade in this name. The weekly looks pretty good. We're above the 200 SMA, so keep your eye on that one on WPX. If you're curious about my service, all right, it's zozostockwatch.com. And if you are looking to try my service for the first month, we only charge $44.95. All right, $44.95 for the first month only, and then after that it would be $84.95. And we have also just the straight swing trade service. You would get access to the private Twitter feed. You also get access to my room for 3 days. All right, and that would be $29.95 if you just have time to do swing trading. Okay, so hope you'll try one of my services. And I was going to say, keep an eye out for some promotions we're going to be doing. All right, I'll announce them on YouTube because we have some promotions coming up, for the Christmas holidays, and I think you'll be very much interested in those. All right, this is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. I don't put any ads when you first listen to my videos. I don't put have any YouTube ads coming on my videos, but I do promote my service, and I will promote Trade Exchange, so don't get me mad at me for that. I think it's a very good service. It's very reasonable price. You can try it for 10 days free. So come try my service, come try Trade Exchange for news, and I think you'll be very pleased. All right. If you like these videos, please hit the thumbs up. I think they're very informative. They give you news. They give you idea generation. So please hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and let's grow this channel. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great evening.